in a cross-legged seat and just take a little movement. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times. Take a few deep breaths, drawing the air in as low as you can. So you want, when you take an inhale, try to get your belly to go out, to expand your low back. On an inhale, lean forward. And on your exhale, start to make circles going clockwise. It doesn't really matter which direction you go first. Start to make circles. You just want to remember it so you can go the opposite way. Start by making the circles at the lowest part of your spine, where your spine and your pelvis come together. You're just taking your spine around. Rock around on your sitting bones. You can use your hands underneath to anchor yourself. And then start to create a little more movement going up your spine. Start to round out your back. When you go to the back, inhale, lift your chest in the front. And so you want to start to match your breath. So your breath is going to speed up a little bit here. You want to inhale when you come forward, exhale when you go back. Rounding it back, lifting your heart in the front. So you're speeding up your breath to match your movement. Just go as fast as you want to go. Go just a little faster, a little more energy, long spine, and then start to slow it down. On the center. And just sit up tall, kind of take your breath back to a more relaxed pace. See what you feel here. Inhale energy up your spine, inhaling up through from your root chakra, up each chakra to the crown of your head. Couple more big deep breaths here. Energizing breath. Swap your legs out. So whatever leg was in front is now behind. You're still sitting cross-legged. Inhale, lean forward. On your exhale, go to the left. You start to rock around. You can keep your hands on your knees. Go slow. And try to keep the first of the initial circles coming from the bottom of the spine. The rest of the spine, of course, moving, but not as grand as movement. And then you want to think of bringing that more creative movement up, coming up through your belly and low back area, taking movement, more movement there, and then starting to kind of do cat and cow with your spine, rounding at the back, heart forward. Breath speeds up just a little bit to match the movement. Exhale, round, inhale, heart up. Keep going, maybe increasing the energy a little more. This is a Kundalini Kriya, bringing energy up from the base of the spine. This is feminine energy. So a little faster, a little more energy. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and then start to slow it down. Coming back to center, sit and witness what you feel. One more inhale, sit up a little taller. And then on your exhale, start to hinge forward. Keep your spine long. Go down over your legs. And then once you get as far as you can with the long spine, you can start to round. You can use your forearms out in front of you to support yourself. Maybe you can even let your head hang heavy. You want to feel this through your hips. And maybe a big stretch in your back. Take a few more breaths here. Get a little heavier with your next couple exhales. And then with your next inhale, rise up. Lean back on your hands. Let your fingers point towards your hips. Push down with your hands. Lift your heart, look up. Stretch the front of your body. Draw your shoulders back. Stretch in the front of your shoulders. And back to center. Make your way to downward dog. Once your hips are in the air, walk up the backs of your legs a little bit. Nod your head yes and no. One more exhale here. With your inhale, walk your feet forward to your hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. And bring your arms down by your sides. Take a couple breaths standing in mountain pose. You want to stand with wise effort. So you want to use your energy and your engagement to stand up tall with the best posture you've got in this moment. But you don't want to become rigid here. So you want to try to relax wherever you can while still keeping this great dynamic posture. On your inhale, reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Support yourself here in plank for a few more breaths. Feeling strong, getting warmed up. Draw the top of your pelvis to your lowest ribs. Gaze out towards the top of your mat. On your next exhale, lower yourself down really slow. Use your whole exhale. Relax the tops of your feet. Prop yourself up on your forearms. Elbows are stacked under your shoulders. You can take a little movement here. Rock your shoulders from side to side. Check in with your neck here. This is a great place to look from left to right, or maybe nod your head forward and backward slowly. See how your neck is feeling today. On your next exhale, lower yourself down to the mat. Push up to high plank. Take a breath or two here in plank. With an exhale, push back to down dog. You can widen your hands just a little wider than your shoulders. Then you've got a little extra space to kind of rock your hips from side to side here. Take a little movement. One more exhale here. With your inhale, walk your feet forward to your hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Bring your arms down by your sides. Reach up with your inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Lower yourself down. Come into a back bend that feels good for you. Take an extra breath or two in your back bend. Maybe you're in up dog like this. Maybe you're in a more gentle back bend. And then push back to down dog. Try keeping both knees bent in down dog and just bending one more knee than the other, kind of rocking your hips from side to side. Really pushing into your hands. Especially notice pushing into the index finger and thumb area of your hand. Sending your hips up and back. Knees stay a little bent. One more exhale here. On your inhale, walk, step, or jump your feet forward to your hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Bring your arms down by your sides. Reach up with your inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Move with your breath. Once you're back in down dog, take a little movement. Keep checking in with the leap you're creating in the back side of your body. Add a little more strength in your hands, forearms, and shoulders, upper back. Exhale. Walk or jump your feet up to your hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Chair. Sit back. You want to bend your knees and ankles. Draw the top of your pelvis to your lowest rib so you're not sticking your butt out here. And then shift your weight back into your heels just a little bit. Feel your legs engage. Feel that strength that you're creating. On your exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Step your left foot back for low lunge. Take 5 deep breaths here in your low lunge. Use your exhale to bring your hips forward and down. You can stretch out the bottom of your back foot. You may want to lower your back knee for a breath or two, or extend your front leg. See what you can find here. Take a little movement. Just do it slow. When you're ready, step back to high plank. Take your vinyasa, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to down. Three more deep breaths here in downward dog. Creating a little bit of movement, adding strength in the front of your body. With your next inhale, walk, step, or jump your feet up to your hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Bring your arms down by your sides. Reach up. Chair. Bend your knees, sit back. Top of your pelvis comes to your lowest ribs. Sit back a little deeper this time. Hips sink back. If you need to lean forward just a little bit to send your hips back and make your legs just a little more engaged, you can do that. Just keep engaging your core. So you're not letting your pelvis tip forward and your butt stick out. On your next inhale, come up, standing back bend. Reach up, you can lean back. Just let this feel good. Don't force it. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Take a little movement here. 5 deep breaths here to move and explore your hips. When you're ready, step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Lower down with your exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Movement is smooth and even, just like your breath. Step your right foot forward, warrior 2. Bring your arms up. Take a couple breaths here. Fine-tuning your stance, adding more strength. Lift your pelvis forward, lengthen your spine. Turn your right hand up, reverse warrior. Right arm goes up and back. On your exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Flowing with your breath. Step your left foot forward, warrior 2. Take a couple breaths to fine tune, add more strength. Reverse warrior, left arm goes up and back. Inhale. Exhale, stay. One more inhale here. And then on your exhale, bring your hands down to the mat, step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Lift your hands, walk, step, or jump, feet to hands, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Bring your hands to heart center and step your left foot back, turning to the side. So you're taking a wide-legged stance, turn to the side. You're going to take a wide-legged forward fold here. So you want your toes pointing straight to the edge of your mat, not out at 45 degrees, but straight to it. Maybe even in just a little bit. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your low back, come down to the flat back, leading with your chest. Knees are bent. Come all the way down. And now if you want, you can work with straightening your knees. I wouldn't just, you don't just want to lock them into a straight position and keep them there. Bend them, move around a little bit. You can hang heavy and rock your weight around from front to back on your feet. So stay here for a few more breaths. See what you can find. Halfway lift on an inhale. Turn your right toes out 45 degrees, transverse lunge. So bring your hips over to your right heel. Left toes point up. Left leg is engaged. So your left knee can be straight, but just make sure you're engaging all around it. You can use your right elbow to open up your right knee a little more. If you want to come down to the bottom of your right foot, you may have to take your feet away from each other a little more. Use your hands for support. Make it a side lunge that feels safe on your knees. A couple more breaths here. And then inhale, come to center and go the other way. Turn your left toes out, bring your hips down. Take your time here. Use your hands for support. You can use your left elbow at the inside of your left knee to kind of guide it open. Right foot is flexed, toes pointing up. On your next inhale, come back to center. We'll take horse pose or goddess. Turn your toes out, bend your knees, come up into a wide-legged squat. Can you stack your knees above your ankles? Distribute the weight evenly across your feet. I've actually got my toes lifted here, so I really engage the arches of my feet for stability and strength. And then draw the top of your pelvis towards your lowest rib and think about sliding your back up and down a wall. One more exhale, slide it down. And then on your inhale, come up. We're going to take triangle pose from here. So your right toes are going to point towards the front edge of your mat. Legs extended and strong. Left hip starts to slide back, reach, and lean over your right leg. Right hand comes to your right shin, left arm up. Big space. Visualize the length in your spine here. You take your gaze up to your left thumb. Lately, my shoulders have been a little sore. I don't know if it's all the looking into computers, but I've been moving my arms whenever I can in my practice. So you may want to take this opportunity to bring your left arm right up by your left ear. Or maybe just take some movement. See how your shoulders are feeling. One more exhale here in triangle pose. Put a little bend in your front knee. Come up strong with your inhale. Change and just go to the back of the mat. So you're going to turn your left toes towards the back of the mat. Right toes point to the side. Right hip slides back. Reach, lengthen, go over your left leg. Use your left arm for support. Big space. Take that little movement, a little bit of movement with your shoulders if you like. One more exhale here. Put a little bend in your front knee to prepare to come up with your inhale. Turn your toes back to the front of your mat. I want to do one more forward fold here, a wide-legged forward fold. Bend your knees. This time, you can get your shoulders into it. Grab hands behind your back. Lead with your chest. Kind of drawing your arms towards each other. And you can fold forward. You can let your arms hang up and over. Go slow, use your breath. If you haven't already, release your arms and bring your hands to the outside of your feet or ankles. Bend your elbows and kind of pull your chest down and through your legs. You're moving in that direction. You're not actually pulling your chest through. Strengthen your back. Get your arms strong and engaged. Release the pose, and on your inhale, keep your knees bent, come up. Step together in mountain pose, or step your feet together in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. Step your left foot back for pyramid. Toes and hips are facing the front edge of your mat. You can take opposite forearms behind your back, lead with your chest, go forward. Slow down right around the halfway mark. Take a breath or two here. And then with your next exhale, start to release and come all the way down. You can bring your hands down. Take a little movement here. What happens if you pull your left hip back and then draw it forward? You're going to take standing splits from here. So you're going to step on your right foot, start to lift your left leg. Hands are down on the mat to support you. Little bend in your right knee. Start to take your left leg up as high as you can. Keep it straight. Take it up as high as you can. Can you let your head hang heavy and look behind you? Now, if you'd like, you can bend your left knee and point your left knee up towards the ceiling. You can also, there's a bind here you can take. You can bring your right hand back, grab your left foot. And if you can catch your left foot, you can really pull your left foot in towards your glutes. Get a big quadricep stretch back there. Release. Bring your feet back together, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. And bring your arms down by your sides and mountain. Take an extra breath or two here. Reach up. Exhale your hands to heart center. Step your right foot back, setting up for pyramid pose. Check out your toes. You can move down at your feet. Toes and hips face the front edge of your mat. You can wrap your arms behind your low back, take opposite forearms, or you can try for reverse prayer here, bringing the pads of your fingertips together, and then wiggling your hands together and up your back. Inhale, length. Go forward over your left leg. Slow down right around the halfway mark. Hang here for a breath or two. Or if it feels like you need more work here, stay here for longer than 2 breaths. And you can start to relax down into it, getting heavier. A little more movement here. Try pulling your right hip back and then drawing it forward. Get ready to take standing splits. Shift your weight on your left foot, start to take your right leg up. A little bend in your left knee and just kind of like a ratchet. You want to take your right leg up a little higher, bend your knee, take it up higher, bend your knee, take it up higher. Then if you want to bend your right knee, you might be able to open your hips even more here. Maybe go for the bind, reaching back with your left hand to grab your right foot. Can you hang your head down and look behind you? Step your feet together with an exhale. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Bring your hands to heart center. Step your left foot back We're going to set up for dancer pose now. So it's kind of the same stance as starting in pyramid. Bring your right arm up, left hand out. Left hand's going to catch the inside of your left foot. Step onto your right foot, catch the inside of your left foot. I like to shimmy it up to my shin. I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm getting my leg up higher, I guess. Lift and reach. Your right hand and your left foot are going up, straight up in the air. And if you want to hinge at the hips, you can hinge at the hips too. Play around with it. Kick your left foot into your left hand. Open your heart. Find length up the front side of your body. One more inhale. And on your exhale, step out of it. Take a little movement, take a break in mountain. Left foot is forward, right foot back now. Left arm up, right hand out. Step onto your left foot, catch the inside of your right foot, ankle, shin, whatever you can get back there. And it doesn't have to be at the inside, especially if this is a tricky one for you. If this is too tricky, go over to the wall, put your left hand on a wall. So you can still get that nice kick with your right leg. Big open heart. Lift it up. Can you take your gaze up to your left hand? And then release. Take mountain pose at the top of your mat. Reach up. Forward fold. Take a couple breaths here in forward fold. You could hang and sway, or you could slide your hands under your feet. Halfway lift on an inhale. Forward fold. Go a little deeper. Halfway lift. Make your way back to high plank. Lower yourself down. Shoulder roll. Take your left arm out. Use your right hand to guide yourself back. Gentle lift of your head here. Come back under the front side of your body. Change sides. Take your right arm out. Use your left hand to roll yourself back for shoulder roll. Keep a gentle lift of your head. You may even want to take a little movement of your head, checking in with your neck and jaw. Left arm can go up and back. One more inhale, big expansion through your chest. On your exhale, Come back onto the front side of your body. Push yourself up to hands and knees. Kneeling dog. Keep your hips stacked above your knees. Walk your hands out in front of you. Chest, chin, or forehead comes down towards the mat. Now, drag your body, take your hips back towards your heels for child two. Knees go just a little wider, make space. Rock from side to side, arms are kind of out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the mat. 5 deep, smooth breaths. Really focus on your breath here. Make it as smooth as you can. On your next inhale, rise up. We're just going to kind of flip over so we're sitting. You're going to use your rolled up blanket for support. I always give you an option though if you don't have a prop close by. But this rolled up blanket is like the best yoga prop. So we're going to do a supported inversion first. So lift your hips, slide your little bolster under your pelvis, and rest your hips down on it so you feel supported. Take your legs up. You can kind of rock your, or move your feet around in circles. You can take your hands up too, especially if you work with your hands a lot. So going upside down like this, or taking your legs up, it drains fluid from your extremities. It slows the pump of your heart down. It resets your lymph system, or it gets your lymph system moving and pumping. So there's a lot of benefits to putting your feet up and just kind of turning your energy upside down. Take another 5 deep, slow breaths. Notice where you can feel your heart beating here in your body. Gently start to lower your arms and legs down. As you bring your legs down, use your arms kind of below you for support. As you bring your legs down, get a little core work in here. Lower them down really slowly. Step your feet up. Take the bolster out of there. Hug your right knee up into your chest. Let your left leg be long and relaxed on the mat. Really squeeze your right leg up. So you want to get your arms and hands strong here. Pulling your right leg up. Take another breath in. Squeeze it in. And then on your exhale, go into supine twist. Use your left hand to guide your knee across your body. Right arm stretches out. You can look up, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, look down your right arm. On your inhale, bring your knee back to center. Exhale your right leg down. Inhale your left knee up, give it a hug. Squeeze it in. You're drawing your shoulders down towards the mat below you as you squeeze your knee in. One more inhale, squeeze it in. And on your exhale, guide your knee across your body. One more big breath in. And on your exhale, come back to center. Bring your knees up, kind of start to round out your low back, hugging your thighs up into your body. And then reach for either your big toes, or I like to go for the outsides of my feet. We're going to go into happy baby. So you want the bottoms of your feet facing up towards the ceiling. And you want to use your arms, kind of draw your shoulders down towards the mat, pull down, creating compression at your hips and at your knees, pulling your knees down towards the floor on each side of you. And if you want, you can kind of rock from side to side, maybe stretching one leg out a little more than the other. Bring the soles of your feet together and lower your feet down to the mat for Supta Baddha Konasana. Let your hips rest in an open position. You can bring your hands to your ribs and connect with your breath here. Take 5 deep, smooth, and even breaths. Notice the beginning, middle, and end of your inhale and of your exhale. Try to make it even all the way across. When you're ready, stretch your legs out, lower your arms, and come into Shavasana. Find space, relaxation, and allow your body to become still. Taking a deep in your breath. Gently rock your head from side to side. Move your hands and feet a little bit. Bringing awareness back. When you're ready, roll over on your side. Take a couple breaths there. Help yourself come up to a comfortable seat. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you walk the world with ease. Thank you for joining me for yoga. Have a good day.